Good afternoon, Mrs. Bea. I came here for interview. I applied for flight attendant position.
Okay, you may take your seat.
Thank you.
First, tell me what is your name?
My name is Yoon Jie. I'm from Korea.
Oh, Korea, that's great. Tell me something about yourself.
Yes, I studied air travel and tourism when I was in college, and I'm doing Bachelor of Business Management in Singapore. Also, I worked at hotel in Korea around 3 years. At the time, I learned how to get along with people and coworkers. I would like to be an excellent flight attendant with my service experiences. And I want to improve myself with the Singapore airline.
Okay, now can you tell me something about your strengths and weaknesses?
Actually, I'm a warm-hearted and positive person. So when I have some trouble in my work, I try to make a good solution with my good personalities. But sometimes I have some work, I focus on my duty too much. After finishing my work perfectly, I can take a rest and feel free. Thank you.
Okay, that's great. Now, do you have any services experience?
Yes, I have many experience in the service field. When I was in college, I used to work as a waitress and cashier in a restaurant and hotel. And after graduating college, I worked at Sheraton Hotel as a receptionist more than 2 years. I believe that I'm ready to be a cabin crew with my service experiences. Thank you.
Okay, that's great. Can you tell me something like what is the qualification special? Should you have to be a flight attendant?
Actually, we need many qualifications when we would like to be a cabin crew. I think the most important thing is having a strong sense of responsibility for my passenger and my duty. And second one is, I think I have to keep my healthy always. And last one is, having a good communication is very important thing, I think. Thank you.
Can you relax? The last question that I would like to ask you, what type of person do you work best with?
I feel that there isn't only one type of person that I work with well. I think I can get along with every type of person. Also, I prefer to get along with new people who have different culture and background.
Okay, that's good. Do you mind, what do you think about working in a group? Is it possible for you to work in a group with people, if they're from a different culture?
Yes, I can. I prefer to who is the different background and culture.
Okay, that's great. That's maybe the end of the question that I would like to ask you. Do you have any question to ask me?
Yes, Mrs. Pea.
Yes.
Where do I see myself in 5 years from now on?
I can't exactly tell you that. Maybe, definitely the interested in making a long-term commitment to your next position, judging by what you have told me about your position, is exactly what I'm looking for and what I'm very well qualified to do. In terms of your future career path, I'm confident that if you do your work with excellence, and the opportunities will definitely come to you, because it's always been that way in my career. And I'm confident that you will have a similar opportunities here in this airline company.
Thank you, it's very helpful for me.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello. Hey, I'm coming here for applying the job, the operator.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, take a seat first.
Thank you.
And may I have your name?
I'm Hannah from Vietnam.
How long have you been staying in Singapore?
Well, I stayed in Singapore for actually 2 years for my degree.
And then where did you study before you came to Singapore?
You mean in my high school?
Yeah.
Well, in high school I was sent to Australia for 3 years mostly. Yeah, like I studied English over there as well.
Okay, I see. Your CV said that you studied hospitality before in Australia, but why you change your major?
Actually, like when I was young and I go to a hotel, right? Like, look at the people working over there, and I feel like I want to become one of them. But as my mind changed while I growing up, and I think that I should do something more stable. That's why I choose the business. And actually, it's like my family is based from business as well. So that's one of the reasons.
Yes, I see. What is the biggest success in your life? Can you explain that?
You mean the achievement?
Yes, right, your achievement.
Actually, back to my childhood again, sorry. Because you know, like when I was young, I like a naughty boy. Like really, really naughty one, honest to say. Like running around here and there and not listen to anyone at all. So my mom think that she should change me to become a good girl. And then she start thinking like let me learn something, and the thing she's put me in that's piano. And it's like really, really hard for me because I cannot sit there for 2 hours just only doing the practicing again and again. And my teacher always scold me until I cry. Then later, right, I coming back home and like, my mom tried to convince me. And somehow I think it's actually good. Because at that time, I actually like 6 or 7 years already. So I'm like a bit thinking, you know, should I grow up myself? Or like just be like that? It's really weird. And then I start to learn piano. And if right, I'm not studying business now, I would like to become a pianist.
Pianist.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really love to play piano, you know.
Okay. When I saw your CV, you seems like you kind of active student in your university, right?
Yes.
What kind of activity did you have during your student life?
Actually, in my student life, when I was in Australia, I was a mentor. Like, you know, meeting a new people from different country, a student I mean, and then sharing the experience in life and as well as study. How they're gonna stay in Australia and how they're gonna keep working over there. And then I come back here in Singapore, I do the same as well. But this time it's called, like in my college there's one student council and I was one of the members over there as well. Like doing the same job. Then later, we, like all the Vietnamese people in my school, we're gonna grow up the Vietnamese student society, and I was one of the manager over there. For the Vietnamese student only.
That's good. That sounds good. So if I give you 5 words to describe yourself, I mean your working style, what did you say? Can you explain that? 5 words.
First thing, leadership. Then communication. I think third one should be like interpersonal and motivate. And the last one, I think, like hardworking. Yeah.
Okay, I see. So next one is, okay, if your boss give you a huge task at 3 p.m.,
Mm-hmm.
say that she need it by 5 p.m., but you know you cannot finish them in time. So this situation, what did you do?
In this case, right, I honestly tell her, can she extend the time a bit longer, like half an hour, because like the time is too rushed for me. I cannot do it like within 2 hours like that. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you're so honest.
Yeah, because like later if I'm not submitted on time, right, then later she gonna scold me again.
Okay. And last one is, may I contact your employer for a reference?
Yeah, sure. You can contact my boss in the internship one where I work with to know more.
Okay, thank you. For lastly, do you have any question for me or for our company?
Okay, actually I have one question. You know, as long as I heard that, and as what I know, you got a big headquarters in Vietnam, and then you got quite of the bench in Russia, in Venezuela. So, as I'm working here, is there any chance for me to going overseas or going back to Vietnam?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, if you want, you can go any branch, but we have a minimum working
Staff, you mean?
Yeah, you have to work minimum 3 or 2 years, and then you can go any branches if you want.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah.
Yes, alright. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
Alright, nice to meet you too. Thank you. See you again. Come in, please. Hey, good morning, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Miss Hanadu. I'm coming here to apply for the position in your company, oil company, for the operator position.
I got my CV with your CV with me here.
Yes, you
Okay. Would you mind take a seat first? Then we have a chit chat.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So how's your day so far today?
Fine, Miss, thank you.
As a status here, you said that you choosing business as your major. Why you choose that?
I choose business as my major is because that I hope to have a basic things in my college life so that I will have some picture about business, because in order in the future I would like to continue my parents' business, and that's why I choose the business for the basic of my studies.
Sound pretty well. And actually, how you know about the company here?
It's like this, Miss. Because my friend mother work here in this company, and my friend know that I'm looking for a position in the operator position, and she told me that there is a position slot position here. That's why I try my best to apply to work in your company.
So, what do you think that you can do for our company but the other cannot do it? It's more like, why do you think that we should hire you?
I can't guarantee you that I might be perfect as who had an experience before, but the thing is like, yeah, I know I'm a fresh graduate, but I have some experience with me before. I have ever worked like I had my internship in a hospitality position, like industry, like I work in a hotel for the operator who answered the calls, and I also have worked in the F&B in the hotel. And lately, like around last year, or I think it's this year, that I have worked for like in a bank. Like I have an internship to be a telemarketer. So telemarketer work is like something like the same as operator. I have to answer the calls. I have to see through rejections. So I think that that's the difference between me with the other fresh graduates, which means that I have experience before, and I feel that this position is suitable for me because during the internship that I had before are all in the operator positions.
Sound like you're really confident about yourself, isn't it? So, like, aren't you overqualified? You feel something overqualified for this position?
I maybe quite confident with myself about this position because I have learned a lot in this operator position, so I guarantee that I can do this job quite well if the company will give me a chance to work in this company.
So, what the chance would you make if you like coming overseas to work? Would you mind to coming overseas? Do you like to travel or something?
This won't be a matter for me, miss, because like currently I'm a single. I don't have family with me.
Wow.
Yeah, and it means like I don't have any burden, and my parents support me a lot. If I'm doing the job and I have to travel around, that won't be a problem for me.
Can you give me some of the experience or your creativity?
During my high school, I have a certificate for like I'm a leadership, which means that I can be a leader in a team, and I have the certificate with me that I have attached in my CV.
Oh, okay. I
In the bag,
see
and
it
then
as well.
I have an internship during my high school. I have an internship before that I told you. I work in a hotel, and then they gave me a certificate, which means that they approved that I'm qualified to be a operator in the company or in the hotel, and I got it quite a good grade.
Okay, so
Yes.
nice. So what's your outside interest?
There's outside interest I have. Actually, I like to bake cakes, like cook somehow, and I feels like I like to read books, like the books like novels about the people who have experienced before, and they read down novels, right? Then I love to read that kind of books because like from the books it will give us some experience that we have never been through, and it might add value to my life or my life experience. I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, I have another interview to running on, and this pretty much for our interview today. Do you have any question for me? Would you like to ask or something?
Yes, Miss Hannah, I would like to ask you, do you think that I'm qualified to take the position in your company?
Well, actually, for this position, before you, I got another one already, honestly to say it. But if, right, you cannot get this position as operator, could you still join us in another one, like, finance or marketing or trader or something?
Okay, sure, I would give it a try because I really would like to work in your company. So if there is
really
another
nice,
change,
I
like
say it.
another positions, I will try my best to work in that positions.
Okay.
As long as you give me the opportunity. Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Hannah.
Alright, thank you. You're welcome. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, enjoy your day.
Yeah, it's like this. I would like to ask you, what do you see from myself 5 years from now?
Coming. Hey.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Sophia.
Okay.
I'm today going to
Cut. Okay. I have one.
Studied air travel and tourism in our